level list as per requirement. So here that I shall be referring it later on that if some indent value is chosen is differently in for some things, that what the deformity or what the things or what the problem can arise in later on. So those things I will share while I will be preparing the table of content. So here, let me start from this part, that creation of multi-level continuous equation numbering as per heading. So in last class, I showed some here that previous thesis where I showed that how just by observing the equation number, we can say that to which chapter, to which section that equation belongs. So how that can be prepared in the case of Microsoft Word, we shall be learning that one. And here, we are having that multidisciplinary the participants from computer science. I have seen that previously that some participants were from computer science also, and some are from geography, some are basic sciences, some are commerce, and those who are from especially from science stream, that from physics, from mathematics, and some statistics, and they have to write a lot of equations. So in that case, that is very much essential how to write an equation with number with the corresponding to it headings. But for other social science, suppose English and suppose, and other history and geography also some mathematical expressions might be there. And for other that suppose literature subjects, they might not be having so much that mathematical equations, but still I request them to cooperate with me. Then that will help you in future to learn it and to discuss it with any other of your friends or anybody else of your students. So let me. So here I will take one. Okay. So here you see just one ready-made. Some of your mic is not muted. So please mute it. Here you see that this is the sheet I prepared previously. That you see this is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. This is corresponding to the heading 1. And here you see this is corresponding to heading 3. This is the equation numbers are 1.1.1, 1.1.2. That is these are. And here this is an equation. It is generated for the chapter second and for the second first heading, that is 2.1. So you see the equation number is this. And this is also 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. They are all corresponding to the heading, that is section 1. And these are corresponding to the section 3, 2.2.1, 2.2.2, 2.2.3, and so on, so on. So this equation number you see, this is in the chapter number 2, that equation number is 2.2.1.1 means, it means that it belongs to the section 2 of the chapter 2, and section 2.1.2.1. That means chapter 2, section 2.1. It belongs to that section. So just by observing, was looking this equation number, we can say where it belongs or where it is there. So directly we can find out just by looking the equation number. So now question is how these numbers can be generated. So that we shall be discussing here. So let us open here. Okay. So here you see that I have prepared these 3 headings, that is chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So let us make an equation corresponding for a section 1, that means for a heading 1. Heading 1 means in this case heading 2, as I told you that heading 1 is reserved for particular for chapters. Particular chapters is for particular pages, and we shall be starting from heading 2. So this is for heading 2. From heading these 2. Okay. So for that purpose, so you first keep the cursor in one place. here. Suppose I am keeping it is not necessary that you should keep it here, here. You can keep the cursor here, here, here. This equation number will generate according to the section. So it does not any matter. So here first you keep the cursor here and then go to reference section. Click on reference. So to reference section, and then you click insert caption. You click it here. Now here you see that some number previously generated, so no need to worry about it. That cannot be erased manually. Now what this dialog box appears. In this dialog box, you see what we shall do in the dialog box. Just you select this part, that exclude level from caption, you select it. Then you click on new level. And then you write, so as I am saying that according to our heading, we are going to generate the equation number. Therefore, I am giving here the heading number for the equation. Suppose I am writing here equation. So equation corresponding to the heading 2. So heading 2H I wrote here. So once it is specified, then it is understood later on whenever we will be using it that to which heading it is prepared. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So you see that as equation 2H, why I'm. So you please, some of your mic is unmuted. So you please mute it. It is disturbing me. Dear participants, some of your mic is unmuted. You please mute it. Okay, you see that is equation 2H. I am writing here that 2H means corresponding to the heading 2. And you click it OK. So here you see level, it is created equation 2H. Now I want to remove this text part. So exclude here. Okay. Then numbering, you go to the numbering here. So here numbering, different numbers are there. Generally the equation number. So yeah, again I'm requesting some of your mic is unmuted. You please mute it.
Yes, Dr. Phukon.
Yes.
I just want to say something to the participants. Dear participants, please mute your mic. Jabarani, are you hearing? Jabarani Narjari, you just mute your mic.
Okay, can I go ahead?
Yes.
Okay. So here different types of here equation numbers are there. Generally, we give the equation number in the Arabic form of font. So it is 1, 2, 3. We selected here. Then includes chapter number. So chapter number as I prepared it corresponding to the heading 2. So I am writing heading 2. And then here you see how the different that digits to be separated from each other. So that you can select it here. Generally, we use dot. So some other separation also we can give, but we use in most of the cases as dot. So period, that means dot we use. So we have selected it. Then you click OK. Okay. Now here you see that 1.1 the number is created. So this will corresponding to an equation whenever that will be used to the heading corresponding to heading 2. So now it is not necessary that you should be worried about it whenever once it is created, then what will be the case that if it is not working properly, that in that case you can delete it also. You can delete it, you select it. So you see, you click it here. So whatever the equation heading is created, suppose equation number 1H, it is previously created. So I click it here and I can delete it. So that will be deleted. Okay. So in this case, what happens that as I have clicked here, so that is why it is all the things when there. So you can delete it. So don't worry about that one. So you can, whenever one is created, you can delete it also. Okay. Now come to this way. So 2H. Now 2H exclude this. Numbering I have given it. this one, the heading 2, this, you have seen this one, now it is okay. So once you make it okay, that one number is created. Now this number, you select it. After selecting, you will see that here, that some space is occupied in the below here. So that space to be removed. So I have to remove that space. So you click it home tab and then go to here and remove the after here. You make it 0. Now you will be seeing here, you see now no extra space is occupied by this. So after doing this, you enter here and you backspace, you take it from the margin and then insert. You go to insert, click it insert and make a table of 3 columns and 1 row. Okay, so this you make, and then you make the leftmost column smaller one and the rightmost column here it is also smaller one, but it don't make it so small that it has to cater the number. So you can make it more smaller. So why it is taken? So it is taken here. You see, whenever you will be writing an equation, that equation will occupy this place from here to here. And whenever you will be writing an equation number, that will occupy this place. It will not come to this place. It will not come to this place. Okay. And sometimes it happens that it is required to keep the equation number in the left side also. Then you can give the equation number in the left side too. But in most of the general cases, we give the equation number in the right. So therefore, you keep in the right here. And then you click it here, you click it home, and then you make it center. Okay. And then you go to insert here, then click on equation. So now here a text has come here, type equation here. Now here nothing to do here. Now this part, here for this part we have to disk number. This number you copy. We can cut also. We can copy it number. Then you paste the number in here. Okay. Again, some of mic is muted, unmuted. So here you see that this number is created. So this number should be in the right side here. So here this should be in the right side. It is occupying extra spaces here. So in the right side. Okay. Right side means in the right margin. So here it did occupy that part. So let me remove it here. Let me remove it here first. Okay. Now let me, here you click it here. Okay. Then you, let us do it in the right side here. Okay. So you copy this number. You copy this number and click, copy it. So you paste it here. Okay. So here you keep in mind that due to the selection of this some other extra space is occupied in this side, in the left side, so that is why it is coming in that side. So it will no matter. You can, whenever you will be doing it, it will come in this side. Okay, but you remember it, and you have to keep it smaller one. So then you give the bracket here, one bracket. In the left side, you give the first bracket. So you can make it. So this part you select it. You select, and you know here italics that was previously in the italics form, so you remove it. Okay, it is not, now it is. Okay, it will come. So whenever you will be preparing, it will come. So let me not make delay it. So then next part is you select it. You select it and go to border. You remove the border. You remove the border here. You remove the border from here. No border. Okay. So you have seen there no border is there. So up to this part, and then go to click insert here, and you see that quick part. Quick part is there. You click it there. So here, you see that auto text is here. So you come here, you see a save selection to auto text gallery. Okay. So in that text, whenever you will be clicking it here, that you have to give the what the text was, what the heading was given. So I have given the equation to it. So you keep it auto text, general, normal, you keep as it is. Okay. So next part, again, you here, then next insert. So insert is already selected. So you click it here and you right click on it. You right click on it. And then, so it is also done here. So as previously I have been doing the things in this computer, so that is why it is coming again. So you have to get to quick access toolbar. You right click on it here. You see it is there, and you right click on auto text. Then you click on add quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar means that will be created in a toolbar from where you can use subsequent stages. So as I have done it previously, so that is why it is already selected. Okay, right click and you select it. Then it will be saved, and one that toolbar here will be created. Now you see. So now you go to this toolbar here, you click it. So this icon you are seeing, then you click it here. Then we have created equation number 2h. So you here see 2h is there. Okay, so if you click it here, so let me check one place it here. Let me take one place. So this place, from this place, in this place, I want to create the equation. So I have selected this equation. I have here, click it here. You keep the cursor where you want the equation to be created. Then you click on the drop-down menu and you click on type of this equation here. So you click it here. Now here you see. So type equations. Here I have got that type equation here. This is, now you can write an equation here. So suppose I am writing that equation x squared plus, suppose twice x plus 2. So that equations I have created. Now here you see the number, it is number is 1.3. You can update it. That number, I think that so here, so this number you delete it here. You delete that number. It is not required no more. So you can select it to update this equation. Just you select it here, right click and update field. Now you see the equation number has become 1.2. Okay. So if another equation you want to write corresponding to the heading 2, here suppose as chapter 2, I want to put it here, another equation. You click it here, and where this place I want to create this equation. So this equation, then you go to their drop down menu and you click it here, that another equation here you see. Then another equation, suppose ax plus b, I have written here. So it is not necessary that you have to write this equation, set equation. I will show that equation from here also we can insert equation. So now it is equation number 2.1. You see 2.1 corresponding to the chapter 2 and it corresponding to section 1. Okay, 2.1. Now if you here, one thing you remember, another one, you see here this selection sign here. If you select it here, if you click it here, the place is occupied. It is shown here. It is highlighted, and again here you see one small square is there. So here you don't click that adjacent to that equation number. If you click it here, what will happen? You see now you see it here. that yes, that is separately it is created. So if I give here equation number, so what happens that these two equations were created in the same selection board, selection place here, you see. So you keep in mind, you give some space there. So you remove it from here. You do not do that one. Just by clicking, you can find it. So we can remove it. Okay. So you place this as select another place here. You see select another place. Now I can here this one. So now you see if I click it here, so it is occupying its own place. And if I click it here, it is occupying its own place. Here you see. Now I want to put one equation from here. So equation you can put from here also, different equations are there, and more equations you will be getting. If you click it here, lots of equations are there. There's those who are well versed in Microsoft Word. They know how to type an equation, how to type a mathematical expression. So these are there, and it is not only that on MathType is there. So MathType is software you can install, and nowadays in the higher versions of Microsoft Office, you will be getting the mathematical expression in inbuilt form. So no need to install separately, but almost all the things you'll be getting here. So if you want to, suppose you want to put an matrix here, so you can put according to your choice. Okay, I leave it part. That part is not here to be discussed here. So now I want to put an equation here from this. Yeah. Okay. So this equation, but before that, I need to, if I want to put an equation of the form here, that is in a matrix form, I need either this or this. So you can click it here. You can click, and suppose I want a matrix of order 2 by 2. 2 by 2, I click it here. So one matrix, suppose I have given A, this is B, this is C, suppose this is D. So you see that one equation number is created. Sorry, this is matrix is created. A corresponding this number is given 2.2. But one question may arise here. So whether all the equations should be numbered, it is not necessary to should be numbered. Whenever you need an unnumbered equation, then no need to click it from here. Just you click it from there. You go to insert and you click any equation from here, and which is all equations. If you write here, that will be of unnumbered. You see. For example, I can give here one place, you see. So if I want to write any equation or a mathematical expression from here, then if I just click it here, so you see this is unnumbered. This is unnumbered. As why it is that I have not selected it from here. Okay. So corresponding to here, similarly, you can go to here if you select another equation and here is this place, that will be corresponding to the heading number 3, you see. If I write here, if I give another equation, but if I click it here, you see 3.1. Okay. Now sometimes it happens that suppose here that you have selected one equation and you forgot to erase that number. In that case, no need to worry about it. You select it and you update it. That automatically it will be updated. You select it just. You select it here and you click it here, update field. It will be updated automatically. Okay. No need to worry about it. So I have created corresponding to heading 2. The next case corresponding to heading 3, suppose. So corresponding to heading 3, that will be definitely in this place. So process is the same process. I will giving you only these 2 cases, and the other I will leave you to you. So again here, reference, that insert caption. So here, whatever that number is committed, don't need to worry about it. So here I have to give the new label equation corresponding to heading 3. So I have given it heading 3. So why I am giving heading 2H3H, it will indicate, it will be easier to identify corresponding to which heading you are using it. Okay. So then you click it OK. So now we have to exclude this, then one, and then numbering. So numbering, it is in the Arabic as like the previous case. This is Arabic, so include the chapter, and separation is dot. You click it here, okay, get one. There is no, oh yes, chapter. So chapter Yes, chapter 3. Chapter 3 is, you see, 1.1.1 is, then okay. So you see one number is created here. So like the previous case, extra space it is occupied. So you remove that space. You click it here. You go to this. You remove this extra space. Now it is click it okay. Now this extra space is removed. So now I want to create this insert like the previous case table. So a 3-column table, this, and then you here you edit it. You edit it. You click it here. You give the in a right margin. Right margin. You give it in the here center. This center. And for you see font for you don't need to about your font. That font can be edited. Font can be edited. You can edit that font is font can be edited here. So you keep it, then you go to this part and then insert equations, and then here this you click it, you copy it, here you click it here. So extra space it is occupying again. So you remove that is extra space, and okay, it will be done. It can be done. So I do not want to waste more time here. So that can be done. Okay, it is although it is occupying extra space, and due to here that some here if I write here, so due to some selection, I think some selection is there. That is why it is occupying that one. So you can do that is no matter. So this now this number is selected. Now this you can remove it here. From here you remove it. That number I remove. So next step is to remove the border. You click it here, the border is removed. Okay. So next we have to create it at insert and click it here. So here go to this one. So save to auto space gallery, and then equation 3h, that was equation 3h. So I have written here. So it is auto text, general, normal, this. You click it OK. So now next task, if I see here and that it is previously created, let me check it. Whether that can be it is necessary to save it here. I think it is again saved it here. So it is saved it here. So here you can type any equations, any type of equation you can type it here, or again you see. So if you see it here you see corresponding to that THESIS 3H. So this is created. So click it here. So that equation number you see 1.1.2. So you can write an equation or you can insert it from here there. Suppose x plus y plus suppose z. So that equation I have created it here. So if this equation number here you see 1.1.2. Okay, this one. So suppose another heading is there. So if there is another heading, so if there is another heading, so suppose section, suppose 8, I have taken the section 8, and if there is another heading corresponding to this 3, so this is heading is there. So if I want to insert an equation number it here, sorry, it is insert an equation number from here. This is a corresponding to 3h here, and here 1.1.2. So here if you click it update corresponding to section twice its yes. So yes. So it is according to the section equation number 1.1.2, 1.1.3. So that has come. So now you come to here, that 2 point here, this one, this part. Let us give equation number here. So you go, you click it traces. So equation number, suppose C plus B plus M. So this equation number, I have created this here. Now this is 2.1.1. You see 2.1.1 corresponding to this heading. And if you want to here, if I want to create another equation here, you see, and if I want to write an equation corresponding to this, so insert it here, this THESIS and 3.1.1. Okay. So another equation, if I want to write here, that is, you see, that is 3.1.2. So in that way, we can create. So similarly, you can create for heading 3, heading 4, heading 5. So I leave them to for you. Okay. Now next, for the next topic, I am going. Creation of multi-level caption numbering. So figure table as per headings. So this is not a difficult task. So this is very easy here. So suppose again, if you want to insert some equations of theorem, so theorem 1.1, theorem 1.2, theorem 1.3, theorem 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, figure 1.1, figure 1.2, like and so on, so on. So if you want to create those type of level, that if what will you do then? Theorem number that in that case. So again, let us go here that okay, let us take it here. It is not difficult. So I will show just only one, then the rest you can create it. Suppose I want to create some theorem number. So theorem number, and you need theorem 1.1, 1.2 in that way. So you go to reference, this first stage, then insert caption. So here, in this case, it is theorem or other level, we are going to create it. So new level. So I'm giving here that theorem, suppose 2h or 1h, corresponding to the heading 2. So you give it this. Now here you see it has taken 2h. Now you have to the caption here. Then next part is numbering. So here again, according to your choice, you can give. Generally, we keep it this one, and it is corresponding to the chapter. So chapter, we have the chapter 2. So again, the separation, the separator we have created 2.2, and you see that you keep this. Okay. Now if I need to give it here theorem you write theorem, so it gives that theorem. It's no, now you can make it smaller or bigger or anyway according to this is italics. So you unitalic here you make it, and size you can make it smaller or bigger. This you can make it, and according to your font you can give. So whatever way it is time Roman. If you want to make it bold, you can give it bold. Suppose I want to write another theorem number in a 2.1 section. In a 2.1 section, you click it here. So here you just copy and paste it. So here no need to worry about it. So you click it here, you update it, update field. So you see it has become 2.1. So suppose you want to write any theorem number here in the chapter number 3, corresponding to the here the heading this section 1, section 1. So you copy it here. Now you update it here, update field. So you update field, so automatically 3.1. So if you want to more other request of theorem number here, just you copy paste here, and you copy, and you paste it here. So now again here is 3.1. So 3.1. So you just update it. You update it, it will be updated. Okay. So I think you understood about it. So theorem 1, theorem 200. Similarly, we can add theorem numbers corresponding to the heading 2h, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5. So the same procedure. So I'm clicking it here. So insert here, insert. So reference, insert caption. So you give it according to the heading. So here the new level, it is if I want to give theorem 3h corresponding to theorem 3h, so I have given it. I have to remove this and numbering. You click it here, it is already choose. So you can choose it according to your choice, that including this heading corresponding to heading 3h. You click it here, and you separator, you click it here. So you see. So now you click it OK. So now you just similarly direct like the previous case, you give theorem. So it will be theorem this. Okay. So now here the here dot where those things were saved. You see, suppose I want to make some reference this equation numbers. Equation number I want to give some citation or in the reference. Then what will you do? So here corresponding to the this one here, let me take it. You click it here. I have chosen not where I have, yes, this one. I have not clicked it here. So copy. Here. So this size you can make according to your choice. And single one. Well, you can make it bold and italics and italics bold. So let us update it. So update fill. Okay. So it will, if I place it in this place, it will take that on. So corresponding to heading 3. Okay. Now that where it will work. So you see, when you want to give this reference number, that equation number, if you want to give here, suppose in the text I want to refer it, reference, suppose I want to refer it, I want to refer this equation in some place, in some text I want to refer it. So you click here, you keep the cursor where you want to refer that theorem number. So you click it here, then go to reference. This is cross reference. Now you select it here, you see. So which equals theorem? Here you select it, here number item, and all these are number item, numbered item I have selected. So now here you will be seeing numbered item. So here equation, numbered item and equation, suppose 2h I'm selecting here. So here you see all the equations, what the theorems, what the, sorry, not equation 2h, the theorem, no? Theorem, yes, this theorem 2h. That theorem, all the theorems are selected here. Here you see which theorem you want to refer it. Theorem 3.1, whether 1.1, whether 3.2. Suppose you want to refer the theorem number 3.1. You click it here, insert, close. Now you see that this place, that it is referred at theorem 3.2. Okay. So now in some other text, suppose here another text is there. Another text is there. So you want to add reference. You want to add a reference here, that cross reference, that you want to refer the equation number, theorem number, suppose corresponding to the THESIS. So you have selected this. So we have only 2 theorems corresponding to third heading. So you select it, whichever is equal, you select it, this, click it here. So 2.1.1. You see, again, suppose sometimes it happens that you have created some equation number previously here. Suppose, sorry, theorem number. So you have inserted data on that theorem, another theorem you have inserted here. So one theorem here started corresponding to, suppose this here, one theorem you have chosen that theorem corresponding to this head number, corresponding to this head, yes. So suppose you have selected C. You have selected add reference, where has gone that one, add reference. So I have selected. Okay, let me take it. Yes. Theorem. Yes, you have selected this theorem number. Now this here, once you selected the theorem 1.1, it is it may not be 1.1, whatever maybe this, you update it 3.1.1, 3.1.1. Now, suppose later on you have inserted that theorem number, it should be 2.1.2. So no need to worry about it. Just you update it. You update where you have referred it, you update it and update the field, and automatically that reference will be generated. Okay. So if you give here another theorem, to suppose here 3.1.1. So one more theorem if you want to here, and if you refer it here in this place, if you refer it here, if you refer it here, a reference, suppose if you want to reference it here, that equation number, suppose another equation number here, that reference one, that should have been suppose 3.1 2.1.1, and it has become suppose 2.1.2. then you just as update it, automatically all will be updated. Okay, just you don't forget to update it. You click it, update it, automatically all the things will be updated. And also yesterday I have discussed it, that whenever you will be selecting the option select before printing, update all the fields before printing. If you select it, then in that case also, while you will be taking the printout, then automatically all the fields will be updated. Okay, so no need to worry about it also. So I have created theorem number. Suppose sometimes it happens that you want to write some suppose lemma 1.1, lemma 1.2, lemma 1.3. So that in the same line you can create it, the same line. That if you just you give it to identify it easily, that you just give it lemma LEM 1H, LEM 2H, LEM 3H, like that. Suppose you want to give it some other example, automatically generated example you want to give, that in that case, just you give EX 1H, EX 2H, EX 3H. Now, sometimes it happens that you have wrongly put some equation number in your toolbar here. You have saved it. So then you can remove it also. You just click it here. You want to remove this item from this toolbar. Suppose I want to remove this from this toolbar here. So if I want to remove it here, just you keep the cursor here. You just right click, then organize and delete. Okay, then you have seen that equation 1H auto text. You just here delete option here, delete, then you yes, then it you see it is deleted, no more it is available here. So now you see, you will be seeing it here, that part it is no more available. You see that part is no more available here. So if you wrongly any heading or any item you have added, any caption you have added, then that caption may be removed from here. And also I have shown that how a caption maybe can be deleted. So just you insert here, then caption you delete. So any caption, if you want to delete it here, just you should select it, but you cannot delete those inbuilt from figure. It is inbuilt, table it is inbuilt, and figure table. So whatever inbuilt is there. So equation, this equation it is inbuilt. So those things you cannot delete. They are inbuilt. So they are Microsoft Word. They have developed it. So from there they cannot be deleted. But whatever is created by you, all the things can be deleted. Just you select it here and you click it OK, then it will be deleted. So that will not be any existence in future whenever you will be seeing it. And again, you can create the same caption later on that one after deletion of it. Okay. You can do it. So now this we have to learn that how to create some this theorem number, example number, this, and how to refer it. We have discussed. So let me go next. Caption in a table. So how we can give the caption in a table. So the process is the same process. So first we have to create the frame. So for the frame, you keep the here, you write it. Suppose you want to give a new label. So label, suppose you want to give a figure, suppose, or caption in a table. So caption in a table you want to give. So table table I have given it. So table. So let us give B capital T. So I want to give. Suppose I want to create it corresponding to 2x. Okay, you can create it. You can create it 2x, and you just keep it here. That is 2x exclude. It is from there, and new. This is numbering. You give it exclude this corresponding to heading 2. You give it period. Okay, and then okay. So it is created now. If you see it, if you want to refer it somewhere else, some table, if you want to refer it, just if you go to like the previous case, you see, then you cross reference. Suppose if you want to give the cross reference from anybody else, if you click it here and you see it here, you see, and I have given 2x, table 2x. You just click it here, 2x, you insert it, that will you will get. If you then correspondingly you can create table 3h, table 4h, table 5h, up to which level you need. Accordingly, you can create. Okay. So this is in the same line like that, creation of a number of theorem. So similarly, you can create a caption for a figure. So you can caption for a figure. So this, so you can create here that please click it here. So then here that is not there, we have to create newly. So new level, so figure. Suppose I give it figure, suppose corresponding to heading 2, I have given 2h, this, and I have to remove the caption here, the text part, only the numbering part is need. Then numbering, you give that numbering, it is already selected, this is these numbers. So you can give it is not necessary, you should give that one, you can change it also. Corresponding to heading 2h I have created. So the separation is period, I have given it, okay, then okay. So now if you want to refer somewhere else, then you will be seeing that you just cross ref, you create it here. Now you see figure, you click it here, figure 2h. So your number is there, you see. Then you can insert it. You can insert where you need. Okay, wherever you need, you can insert it. Now I will show how to insert caption in a figure in a table. Okay, so let me create a table. So here table, suppose I have created a table. You have suppose this table, suppose I have created a table for this 3 column and 3 rows. First you select it here. You select it. We need some space. If I don't give space, then it will require to create that number. So you first I'm going to give the caption of a table or of a figure. So you just click it here. Insert caption, you go to reference. Insert caption. That's I want to give the table captions. So table corresponding to suppose 2h, I want to give the table caption to h. So the caption, you can give the caption there manually or here. Sorry, here I want to cross ref. I want to create it. Yes, caption. I want to give it insert captions. So 1.1 include this. So I want to give the caption here, and numbering you can give. So I have already created those things. So corresponding to this 2h table 2h, I have already created heading 2. So you just click it here. So here this place was selected there in that place. Here you see. So just you click it here wherever you need. wherever you need that you insert caption, you select it. So something wrong is going on. Okay, let me create it freshly. Insert table. So suppose table you have created it. This table. You select it. Refer. Insert captions. Yes. Here you have to select it as this part. So whatever the caption you want to give, that corresponding to the table. So table 2H. So table 2H. You see this part. You have to select it this part. Whether you want it below the table or above the table. Generally, we give the caption for a table above the table, and caption for a yes, it is not necessary that that should be followed. You can give it above or you can give it below. So sometimes that also it is specified by a university where that caption to be inserted, where that caption to be given. So accordingly, you can give it. You can give. So above, suppose I am giving the above the table. So this, so numbering already it is done. So you see, it is caption is there. Caption is now here, and you give this table. You insert that table here. You give it table. So this, and if you want to give some caption, that some name you want to give, suppose this table shows that suppose population study. Suppose this gives the population study. So you give the population study here. You have written is there. So population study. You make it according to your choice. That you make it vertical. You can make it bold. You can make size bigger one, 12 suppose, and you can change the font. You change it font. So I have given that this table indicates that population study. Whatever is this, so you can give it. Okay. So this table can be referred also. That's the same way. So if you whatever way, if you want to give the table reference of it, then you can refer it later on. So table 1, table 1.2. If you want to refer it, just you wherever you keep the cursor where you want to refer it, you take the reference and then cross-ref, and you go accordingly. Whatever you want to follow it. So here table 2H. So table you want to refer it. Table 2H number this. So along with the caption, you can refer it. Table 1.1 table study. So in that case, you see. So the entire caption here, that some things are here available. You can entire caption you can give, and you select it, insert. You see. So where I have inserted it. Yes, this part. I have inserted it, this one. So you see, here I have inserted table 1.1. This is that I have inserted it, this place. Okay. So if you would have been more table available in this year, then we would have referred it more. So only thing you remember that how you entire caption you need. So whatever you need, accordingly you can give it. So we have created it. So other things also we can do. There's cross reference that for our. So now I am going to give the caption in the below of a figure. So figure means suppose some figure, some picture you are copying or you are importing from anywhere else. Then if you have imported it and if you place it in your thesis, then that if we regard this as a figure, then that caption to be given here. If you want to insert that caption, suppose I am taking this caption here anywhere, suppose caption here for the caption for a figure. So you have to first create it. For a figure, you have to create it. I have already created. So let me take a figure. Suppose I'm taking this figure as a table. So you as you know that for controlling, if I don't give the text box, it goes, if it does not get the spaces, it goes to anywhere else. Here, okay, you can copy, you can make it now here. So you again, I am now this part, I am going to insert caption. You select it. You select it here, go to reference, then insert caption. So insert caption, in this case, I am going to correspond with the figure. So that figure, whatever the figure, we have already created figure is. So figure that, as I told you, corresponding to a figure, generally we give below. So you keep this below. So you see this part. So you can control it. That you can control it, and you can give it that space, how much space you want to give it, that can be controlled. So just you give it figure number, this FIGURE figure, this, suppose this figure says that, suppose graphical representation of population density, suppose population density, suppose population density. So you have given it here graphical representation of population density. So you figure it can be edited. Here you can edit it. You can give the number according to your choice. That you can give it according to you. That you can remove this italics. We can give it bold. So now you see that we have got it. Now again, like the previous case, we can refer it anywhere else. Wherever you require, you can refer it exactly the same way that reference of a like a table. Okay, you can refer it just for this one. Wherever you refer, it is not necessary that that should be here. You can refer it anywhere else. You can refer it here also. Suppose you want to refer it here. Suppose it refers. Suppose figure, you are going to refer it here. Then you reference cross-ref cross-ref. So now you see, so here I have to choose, now I have to choose this figure 2H. So if I choose the entire caption, you just click it here, you select it. So whatever you edit, only label and number, you can select it. Only that entire caption, only caption text, you can select it. You need it entire caption. Generally, we select it entire caption, you select it, insert. So now you see, it is created here. So I have selected it here with this one. So now this can be made according to your choice, that whatever way you require it, it is the text, you can do it. So just we have learned how to cross-ref a figure, how to cross-ref, that means how to refer a table, how to create a table number, how to create a figure number, how to create a theorem number, continuous theorem number, how to create continuous other, suppose that continuous figure number, continuous. So again, some of my questions.
Dear participants, please mute your mic, please. Hello. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we have learned that in this way that you can generate more other things, you can generate. The idea we have discussed it here, how different fields can be created. Different fields you can create according to our needs. It again creating some problem due to the mic is muted. Somebody else. So please, participants, you mute your mic. Otherwise, it is disturbing me.
Sir.
Yeah.
Advise
Yes.
administrator to disable the all microphone, sir. Administrator can directly mute all the microphone actually.
Yes, yes, sir.
So advise administrator to disable all the microphone.
So, Mr. Liladhar, are you here? Are you getting me?
Yes, I'm here,
Liladhar
sir.
Sohani? Okay, you
can
please
mute all.
mute all the mics. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Except me.
Yes, sir. Except you.
Okay. So now here, you see, according to your need, you can generate it. I have discussed the idea how to generate different captions, different that is different headings. So those things I have discussed. Okay. So next part. So let me check it according to here I shall go. So here you see I have discussed the creation of multi-sequential caption numbering, table, figure as per headings. I have discussed it. Table number, figure number, insertion. I have discussed it. Cross-ref. I have discussed it. Paragraph marker. So paragraph markers, as I will show it here. So next part, it is one of the most crucial part. That is the page break, header and footer, and the page numbering. So that is another most important part of thesis writing. Paragraph marker. So I will go hand in hand. So page break. So then I have to take another sample copy where what is there. Okay, let me take it. So this is the part that is how to break a page, how to break a section. So you keep in mind that whenever you will be breaking a page, that there will be continuation of header and footer. Whenever you will be making, whenever you will be breaking a section, whenever you will be breaking a section, in that case. In that case,
hello, dear participants. Mr. Pegu. Hello, Mr. Pegu. If you are hearing, please mute your mic. Okay.
Okay. So I was talking about the breaking, page breaking and section breaking. Okay. So again, I am repeating it. Section breaking, whenever you will be doing, in that case, it breaks the page number. That means it breaks the header and footer, unless you edit it. And while you will be making the page break, not in a section break, page break directly. In that case, it will not break any header and footer. So you keep in mind. So I will be showing it. So here, this is the paragraph marker. You home button, you see home button, it is home button, or that is a home tab. This symbol, you click it here. By clicking it, just you can determine where you are working now. So here you see that chapter 1, it is occupying this place. Otherwise, sometimes it happens, although some texts are not appeared, but some spaces are occupied. To detect it, whether that is free space or whether it is occupied by some text or some space, then you can detect it just by clicking it here, this one, paragraph marker, you click it here, and it automatically. So suppose I have make here, you see, So you are seeing it here. This space is completely free. Here nothing is visible here. So whether that is occupied by some text or it is some information it is done. Thus you click it here, home, and you click it here. Thus you can see. So you see one space is occupied by. So you can add some text it here. You can add some text it here. Okay. So this is the advantage of having the paragraph marker. So why that paragraph marker I am referring it here, you see, to break it section. So where you want to break a section, so whenever you will be doing some section 1, section 2, section 3, suppose you want to break it. Suppose this section I want to break it the next page. Here I have to click it here. From this section, from this I want to make it in a different page, a different new page. Then I will keep the cursor at the end of the word, just before the section from where it is going to be broken. Just you click it here. Then page layout. You see it is breaks it here. You click on the drop down menu. Then it is this part is for page breaking here, and this part is for section breaking. So just you click it here, section. Again, I am repeating it. This part is for section breaking, and this part is for page breaking. So just you click it here, section break. You see that one section is broken here. That section went to this next page. And again, if you see some spaces, again it is occupied here. So if we want to remove those spaces, we can remove those spaces. We can remove those spaces here. So now you see, no here, another, yes, another space is occupied here. So here another, this is not here, this is the for corresponding to the header. So this is not for the text. So no space is occupied here, no space is free space is there. Okay, it is completely started from this new page. And you see, and while you will be using the paragraph marker, then you see the section breaking is there. That is visible here. You can remove it also. Just you click it here, it will be here. Just whether it is a section break or not, you click there, and you not only to be clicking here, anywhere you can click it, and that will be indicated. It is a section break is there. Okay. Now you want to make, if you want to make some page break. So page break, if you want to make page break a new page, in the case of chapter, for a case of this chapter, suppose for this chapter, you want to make it here, section break already is done here. Suppose if you want to remove the section breaking, just you keep the cursor here, then you click delete button here. And from the keyboard, you click delete button. So it will come again to your on place. You see, there is no section breaking is here. Okay, there is no section breaking. You see, so after to restore the section breaking, you keep the cursor from where it was broken, and you click that delete button, and it will come automatically to this place. Okay. So now here, from here, I want to make the it is corresponding, suppose one chapter. So chapter here it will be this one, this chapter. So from here, I want to make the next page without this section break. No section break I'm giving. So then layout break page. So it is, you see, a new page is started here. So again, this part you can remove it. No need to worry about it. We can remove this one. So no space is occupied by here. So here it is page break. Here it is page break is there. So whenever you will be giving the page break, it will not affect on our header and footer. I think you understood about section break and page break. Now next, I'm going to header and footer. So header and footer, it is most crucial part. Sometimes it happens, and generally the university gives that separate header and footer must be for each separate chapter. Separate headers page number must be for each chapter. Separate the different style of page number must be for the main text. Suppose from the introduction you have to give the page number 1, 2, 3 in that way, and before that whatever the pages are available you want to give the page number like in a Roman number like 1, 2, 3 Roman number, or any suppose in the alphabet A, B, C. So in that way, whenever a specific instruction will be there for an university, generally it happens. The university they give each style its own way. So then how you will do those things separately. So I'm going to discuss that part. Okay. So here you see I have made a page break, section break here, the section break. There are section break in this place. Here it is section break. So let me give the section break corresponding to the chapter. Then it will be easier for your understanding. I will give for separate chapters. So here section break. Yes, okay. Section break I'm giving the for preliminary. This is the second chapter. And another section break is there. I'm removing this second, this one. I'm removing it. And is there any section break? No section break is there. Yes, section break. It is a new chapter. Section break. Why it is necessary? Yes, you see. If I want to give a style, different style, so I need that one. So I want to give the section break here. So let me give the section break. Okay. So here I will try to give different header and footer. Different header and footer for each chapter, and different page number you will be seeing. You see. So you can do it in 2 ways. You can click it here. You can click header it here also, and edit header. You can go there, or directly you can go by clicking the header position. And now before going to edit there, before going to insert any caption or any text, so you make the position of the where that should be. So header from top. So if you want to make it just along with the margin, just beside the margin here, above the margin, you can increase it. You see, if you increase it, it is coming. You see, it is coming nearer to the margin. And if you want to make it nearer to the page margin, you can give in that way. Okay, have you seen this one? Now, here I'm removing it. I'm removing it, so I can right click it here also and remove this here. That this is edit. So header. Remove the header. I remove it. No header is there. Okay, no remove, no header is there. So now, suppose I want to give the header. So I have fixed the position where that to be given. I have fixed the position at 1.7 centimeter from the top. I have placed it. So that you go to header. So edit header I have done. So insert header. So what way you need in the here you see header, or it is if you need that 3 columns, if you need the one column, and if you need 1 column in the center, so wherever you need, and more other styles are there, you can do them accordingly. You can do. Okay. So here sometimes it happens that you need to give the page number in the page number above, but generally we give the page number in the bottom. But it is not necessary that always to be there, and also that is fixed by the university. So if university fixed fixes it to be given in the top, then you give top, and if it is fixed in the bottom, then you give the bottom. So if you want the 3 column, that you click it 3 columns. So you see the 3 columns are there. So now it is you can give it at the margin. You can that can be done by just from here. So you can do it. So I don't want to go to there. I do not want to waste time here. So if you want to some text here, you can give some text. If you want to write some text here, you have given this some text. Suppose you have given some text here, this one. So you can give it. Suppose you want to give, it is not in that way. You want to give that chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 1. Entire the header you want to give the chapter 1 corresponding to the chapter 1. So just you write here chapter 1. So chapter 1, you will be seeing it here. Chapter 1, you see the chapter 1, chapter 1, chapter 1. Now here, previously it was made. I will show it. Don't worry. Chapter 1, it is chapter 1, chapter 1. So you see here, what happens? That it is in the chapter 2, it is in the chapter 3, it is still chapter 1. Now again you see, it is in the chapter 2, but it is chapter 1. So how that can be removed? I want to keep the chapter 1 in the header of chapter 1, not in the chapter 2. So you do it one thing, you select it, or you can, without selecting it also, you can right click it here. You can do, or you click it here, or you select it, just you select it. You link to the previous, you see, here you have seen that it is selected now. Link to the previous, it is linked, you have to delink it. You have to delink, once you delink it, then you can give the header in the next chapter according to your choice. So you just click it here. I have delinked it. So now you can give here the chapter 2. So chapter 2 I have given it. Now if you see chapter 2, you see in the chapter 1 it is chapter 1, chapter 1. You see this is chapter 1 is there, chapter 1 is there, chapter 1, chapter 1, chapter 1, chapter 1. So here in the chapter 2 it is here. So chapter 2, chapter 2, chapter 2, chapter again. You see here also we have in the chapter 2. So what should I do? I have to delink it. You delink it, you select it, you click it here, you delink. Now once it is delinked, then you can give the header according to your choice. Just you give the chapter 3. Now if you go to the next chapters, you see this is chapter 3. Now you go to the previous chapters, whether it is affected. No, nothing is affected here. Nothing is affected. Okay. So in that way, we can control the header. I think you understood it. And next you go to footer. Footer. Go to footer. So double click it is here. We are in this place. And for the footer, you can do that. You can that here. So footer section. Whatever the footer was previously inserted, is there any footer? No, no footer was previously done. So we will be doing it freshly. We'll be doing it freshly. So no footer is there. So footer, generally footer we give the page number. So some other things if you require, you can give it. So I want to give the first chapter as the page number, Roman letter, Roman number 1, 2, 3. Footer, so sorry, page number. So page number here, format the page number. So again, I'm repeating it. Click the drop-down menu of the page number, and one dialog box will appear. So you select it here, what the style you require. So here I am saying that I require the Roman numbers 1, 2, 3. So I have selected them, this, and include the chapter number here. No need to chapter number here, it is not necessary. That continue from previous section. So you can give it, you can select it from the previous section, or you can start it from here. So it is start from here. So I have given it. So now you save it. Here you see 2, 3, 4. Sorry, there is I think section break is there. So that is why this section break 5. Section break is there, so that is why that has come as 5. And here section break is there. So actually that section break I should remove that here. That should be, yes. So let me remove the section break in this place. So section break I did it in this here. Section break is 3. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So here you see. So here I want to give. I wanted to make chapter 2, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here I want to give a separate style. I want to give separate style. Then page number editing. That format this. I want to start it from 1 to. Then I have selected in Arabic number. So I have selected continue start from 1. So I have given it start from 1. 1. So I have given it 1, 2. So you see 3, 4, 5. But again here, if I would have given another chapter there, that is chapter 5, then if that continuation would not be there, that you see, I can give a separate here. The section break is there. So for this section break is there here. You see, as there is a section break. Yes, section break is there. So I can give a different style from here. I can give from here again a different style. I can remove the page number from here. Format page number. Suppose I want to start it from number ABC. I can give it from start from A. So you see, it is started from A, B, like that. And it is not affected in the previous pages, you see. So now, if we want to make it continue them continuously, I want to make the page number. Page number it is not the thing that that should be separated. But in some books, it is happened that separate chapter, separate section made separate chapter numbers. But here, we don't give the separate chapter numbers. We will be giving the continuous. So just you click there. You just click it here. That you again you go to the page number here. That format page number that start from. It is start that 1, 2, 3. That previously it was end at 4, so we started from 4 or 5. So whatever it was end in the previous chapter, that is 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. That it will be continued. Okay. So we can do that one, and also another feature is there here. A header footer can be given that different in the first page, different in the old page, event page. You can click it here, you can give it. So this we have learned how to give the header and footer. And next part is, I think, that is the footnote and endnote. So footnote and endnote, you see. So footnote, to give the footnote, So I have to conclude it here 11:30. So just let me complete the footnote. So suppose I want to put a footnote here. You click here. So footnote reference section here in a reference tab. You click reference. Yes. So here, if I want to give a footnote, just you click it here. You click it here, and you insert footnote. Here you see insert footnote. Things are just you click it here. Footnote. Now footnote it is at the end of the page. So here if you see at the end of the page footnote, it has the footnote. So yes, that I think that it is some wrong is there in the selection of here. Due to the selection of that page numbering here, page numbering means it is sorry margin. So due to page number here, it is not. And let me give it again. Footnote insert. Sorry, next insert footnote. So here footnote. Yes, this is footnote. Insert footnote. Yes, yes. So footnote, you see. So whatever footnote you want to give, you can give it. Footnote, you can write it here. So again, the footnote can be made different here. Different styles you can give that you can edit it. Footnote. So next footnote, if you have given the more other footnote, suppose another footnote you have given it in the same chapter. So here you click it here. So insert footnote. Here another footnote. Here you see there. So this is here. This has come due to the previously selected some cases. So if I take a new previously selected some things where there, so that is why it is coming. Otherwise, it would have not come. So this line would have not come. So previously some selection where was there. That is no matter. So whenever we will be doing it freshly, that will be removed. Okay. So similarly, Endnote. So wherever you want to put the Endnote, if this is a place you want to put an Endnote, you click the cursor it here. You insert Endnote, and Endnote is at the end of the page. At the end of the page here. So sorry, Endnote is at the end of the document. So you give the Endnote here. Now, if you want to go to the Endnote of this wherever from which it was created, you keep the cursor in here and you double click it in number. Whatever the number is there, you click it here. You will be going to that from where that was created. Okay. So again, I'm repeating where the footnote is created. If you want to go to the original footnote where that was from it was created, you just keep the cursor on that place, and you double click it and you will be going to that original place. Similarly, in a footnote also, you keep the cursor in a number and you double click it and you will be going to the original place from where it was created. So here, according to the time frame that my time is over, that up to 11:30, my time was allotted. So I have exceeded by 4 minutes. So whatever is left out, we shall be discussing in the next class. So let me wind up to today. Let me stop today. So now I am handing over this to organizer. So thank you for all the participants for patiently attending the workshop. I'm handing over it to Kokrajhar Subhan.
Thank you, sir. And now I will unmute the participants. Participants can unmute themselves now. Yes. And Musanta sir, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
So, as our Phukon sir has completed his
So
this
now we
presentation.
can, yes, we can
Yes.
start the interaction session. If
Yes, we
anyone
can.
from the participants, yes,
Yes, sir.
yes,
If
continue.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, say I have a some statistical data in Excel sheet.
Okay.
I plotted some bar diagram or whatever some diagram is plotted there, and
Okay.
I copy the diagram and paste in my Word file.
Okay.
Say in time to time it is required to change the data in the Excel file. Now
Yes.
whether this file is automatically updated in the Word file also?
Now you see, you are doing the things in a two different platforms. Once you are doing in the Excel sheet, you have prepared in the Excel sheet, and you have imported into the another platform, that is the Word form. So
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
you you see, so whenever you want to edit it, you have to edit in the original file, and again you have to copy it. Okay. Otherwise, if you copy it in the that file, in the that file in the Word, that cannot be edited, that will not be edited in the original file. So only that will be, it will be edited in the Word file, that correspondingly the changes will not be visible or will not be taken place in the Excel file.
There is no any function to automatically update these two files, no? There's no automatic link also, no?
And a link, you can make the link. You can make the link, a hyperlink you can do. You can go to that file. So you see, once you manage that file, you can go to that one, but automatically that will not be imported. So you have to import it. You have to import it freshly.
Oh.
That one.
Okay, thank you.
So okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Please, any more queries? Any more questions from participants? Whatever has been.
Okay, Mr. Sohan, let me
Yes, sir.
let me add in the footnote and endnote, just in the context of the timing that I concluded it hastily, and let me just add one thing in the footnote and ahead. Good morning. Yes.
Sir, how can we insert Endnote just before the references?
Before the references.
Yes, sir.
Here we have seen, you see, Endnote X. Here we have we have reference area. Reference. It is not necessary to be inserted. That reference, this one, this two, it's for the Endnote and footnote. So footnote and Endnote is related to the text. It is not related to the reference. It is related to only the text only. So let me repeat it again. You see. So if you want to here, that let me take another page here. This is okay. Let me take it. Okay, let me take it. So this one. So here, I want to insert a footnote. So to insert a footnote, you go reference. You click on the reference tab. Okay. Now insert footnote. Insert footnote here. Insert endnote. Insert footnote. This is, you see, insert footnote. You click it here. So you see, this is freshly it is coming. That whatever the footnote you want to give, you can give it. So another footnote, suppose you want to insert it here, you click it here, then insert footnote. So another, but here. So sometimes, suppose it happens that you want to give more footnotes, 5, 6 footnotes are there, you have to give them. So if you give them in the same column, that seems to be awkward. So we have to make it different columns. So how that can be done, you see. You click it, expand view of this section, footnote section. So I'm repeating it. In the footnote section, expand view, you click it here. So one dialog box appears. So bottom page, it is in the bottom page definitely. Then number of format. So format, you can change it according to your own way. 1, 2, 3, whatever you want to give. Sometimes you will be seeing that some symbols are also given for the footnote. Generally, we give the numbers. You give it. So custom mark, So symbol here we have given start at 1, 2. So we have given it apply changes to here that start here that symbols are here, yes, numbering, continuous numbering, so that you can start from in the midst, you can give it apply to insert these sections. So you apply it here, and so sometimes it is required to give 2, 3 columns. Suppose I have prepared it 3 columns, so we can give it 3 columns here. Now insert it here, insert it. So you are seeing that there are these 3 columns are there. So here that you can give the columns. So numbers will appear. So whatever the numbers you are giving, that will be appear. It is no matter. And if you want to give another footnote here, suppose footnote you want to click it here. This you see. If you want to insert another footnote in some other place, in this place, just insert footnote. So you will be getting it here. And now this is number 2 is this is now not this is some number. Yes, it will be coming in that way. So and then again, if you want to insert some other footnote accordingly in this column here, it will be created. So this is from where we can control how many columns we require to here. If the number of columns, that is number of footnotes is more, then you have to create some columns. If number of footnotes is 1 or 2, then you are without creating any column, you can directly insert footnote. And have you got your point? Have you got your point?
Yes, sir. Footnote is clear. Actually, whenever we write an article, normally Endnote comes at the end of the page.
Yes, that will be.
So
that will be,
in
yes.
that particular,
Yes.
in
you
that
see,
particular, we have references also. So in practice,
Yes.
the general articles reference comes at the last.
yes.
So that is why.
So you see, listen to me. So whenever you will be formatting the things, whenever we shall be insert the citations, references, and the bibliography, we'll be discussing in the next class tomorrow. That bibliography inserts that the bibliography, if you discuss it, reference section we shall be discussing it, then the format automatically will be going to that part. No need to worry about it. So you see that it is created in that way. At the end of the endnote, it is at the end of the body text, at the end of the documents. And you can create it. You can give it before the reference also. You can create it, but generally what we do at the end of the document. At the end of the document means all the text will be there. At the end, the endnote, it is inserted. So whenever you will be formatting the things after inserting the table of contents, till now we have not discussed about the table of contents and the reference section and the at the reference section. That whenever we shall be discussing, we shall be putting it, you will be seeing that these things automatically, that endnote automatically will be pushed over to that place. Automatically that will be pushed. So we have not framed that part here. Okay. Now clear it.
Okay, sir.
Dr. Phukon.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes.
There is a question in the chat box. You see, in the chat box,
Okay.
there is one question from Juras.
Chat box, it is not visible in my here. That actually I have in the morning I have.
Okay, I am reading the question then.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Yes. You read it.
Do we have to create multi-level list for the contents and for the chapters separately? This is one question. Second
Yes.
question, generally endnotes appear at the end of the page. Is it possible to put endnotes before? Already, second question already you have answered it.
Yes. I have already answered.
Yes.
Yes.
So first question, do we have to create multi-level list for the contents and for the chapters separately? This is one question.
You see, if you do not create separately different headings, multi-level list, then that if while you will be preparing the table of contents, we have to generate the table of contents automatically. Table of contents we will not be writing manually. So this advantages is what? That whenever something is written, that will be updated automatically. We have to create the table of contents automatically. That if you do not write, if you do not multi-level list for corresponding to the chapters, corresponding to the headings, then those things will not be visible in the table of contents. And in that case, you will not be able to find out what the chapter is for which topic. So that will be, so that I will be going in the next day, that how to create a table of contents and how that automatically generated. So I shall be going to that part. So it is necessary to create the multi-level list for the chapters, for the headings, for different sections. Otherwise, you will not be able to create the automatic table of contents. And it not only that one, the attending the entire workshop, it will be meaningless.
Okay, Mr. Yuvraj, I think you got your answer. Now over to Mr. Leeladhar Chauhan.
Yes, sir. And any more queries? Any more questions
Sir,
from our participants?
hello.
Yes, yes,
Am
yes,
I
I'm
audible?
getting you.
Yes, you can
Sir,
ask.
Yes, yes, yes.
sir, I want to learn this in reference. There is showing open Mendeley on your toolbar. Sir, how is it created?
Open Mendeley, so I will be discussing in our next class. So Mendeley, as I have already installed in my PC, that Mendeley software, that is why it is visible here. So you are saying that part, is not it? You are
Yes,
telling
sir.
about
Yes, sir.
this part.
Yes, sir.
So I have already installed it Mendeley software in my software. Sorry, in my laptop. So that is why it is appeared here. If I remove that Mendeley software from my PC, then automatically that will be disappeared. So it will be required in the next class. Yeah. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
how to install it?
Yes, I will guide you how to install it. I will guide you. So that
Okay.
is as it is the next that will be discussed in the next class. So it's okay, as it is required tomorrow for discussion and for the practice. That is why I will be telling you how to install Mendeley today itself. It will take 2-3 minutes. I will show you. So before that, if any questions is there regarding today's class, then we can discuss it more.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
We will surely go for Mendeley next talk tomorrow. All queries and how to cite and how to use reference with Mendeley will be discussed tomorrow.
Yes, the question was that how to install it. So beforehand they have to install it. So if I give to install it tomorrow, then it will take time 5 to 10 minutes. So in that case, they might be facing some problems. So that today they can install if I give the instruction. So that is why as I'm saying that instruction I will be giving how to install that mentally, that what need to be installed. So now let me hear any question is there regarding today's class.
If there is no question, then we can complete today's discussion, sir. Is it? That's sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, Mr. Sohan.
Oh yes, sir. Tell.
Yes, can I give the instruction how to install the Mendeley for tomorrow's program? As
I
it
think
will
yes,
require time.
yes, sir.
Yes.
If
Yes,
you can directly show any slide or anything you have. I think then that will be better.
Okay, here I will not go to
Participants,
the.
they can wait for 5 minutes and they can see that one. That will be better for you because yes, I also got queries how to install Mendeley yesterday
Yes.
also. Okay, you can.
So here how many of you have gone through? How many of you have gone through the email sent just before the starting of our workshop? I do not know that just 2 days before I circulated it, that how to that link I have shared there. I have shared the link and from where they have to be installed, and what the things to be installed. I think some of you did not see it. Okay, no matter, I'm repeating it. So you just go to Google Chrome, whatever the browser you are using, you go to there, and there you type in the browsing that Mendeley desktop. So in the Mendeley desktop, you will be seeing that Mendeley desktop, one heading will be there. You click it and you download it. So I'm repeating it from the browser, Mendeley desktop, and from there, Mendeley desktop, you click there, and the option will be appeared for downloading. You just click it for download, and after downloading the that is the install file, that is insert file, that is the file will be downloaded, and after the download complete, then you install it in your PC, and then you register it. You have to register it. You give your email ID, you give your name, and whatever requirement is there. So you register it in actually that you don't give your the name as that is the virtual name. You don't give your virtual name. Sometimes it happens that anything is going to be inserted in a website that people generally do that one, give some virtual name, but you don't give the virtual name, you give the actual name, and you give the actual your that is the email ID, and you register for it, and you have to give the, I think that is phone number is, if it is required, you have to give the phone number, and you register it, and then you go to Mendeley reference management. Mendeley reference management is there. You go to there, Mendeley reference management, and you will be getting from that page also. But you can go separately also. That Mendeley reference manager, and Mendeley reference manager, you click it here, and you will be given the way of downloading and way of installation, and you download it and you install it, and after installation again something to be updated, that means your registration to be done, you complete it, and after registrations, that all the things will be appeared like in this case. So whatever it is there, so all the things will be appeared, and you can use them. So how to use, we shall discuss it in the next class. So one slot I have already kept for the next class, so we shall be discussing there. But it is the.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir, for your explanation. Here, I would like to add one thing is that because we are taking this session on use of Microsoft Word, most of the times what has happened is that people have a tendency to use correct versions of software, Microsoft Word or Wii operating system. And when you want to add some of the add-ons or facilities, those facilities you cannot directly integrate with the pirated versions. That is not possible with these pirated versions. So it is always better that we use licensed versions. There is a website. I'm giving you the link, which although we are not promoting any website or anything else, you can check there. In this website, www.dealcartindia.com, interestingly, they purchase in bulk and they keep selling licenses of Windows and Microsoft Office Pack at an affordable price. Okay, you can, for new research scholars, they can try and install original versions of operating systems, and plus their plus Microsoft Office Pack. It's available.
Please show the website again. Please show the website again. Name of the website.
Sir, can you put your screen off? I can show them the website.
Okay.
That share screen.
Yes. Okay. I can stop it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I think it is visible to all of you. Is it?
Yes, visible.
This
visible.
one?
Yes, visible.
www.dealcardindia.com. So here you can see Microsoft Office Professional, Windows 7 Ultimate, and you see the prices are affordable. Even a researcher, these prices are too high, 6,000, 7,000, but here in bulk they are purchasing. Of course, if you go and search, sometimes you will see that in consumer complaints, etc. are there. Some of us, we use this website and we got genuine activated keys with 999 like that from this website. So that will be good for all of you if you can have your own original versions of Windows plus your this one Microsoft Office packs. So that will help you in entire during your academic career. No problem. Anything you want to integrate, you will be able to integrate with original versions, and you will get facilities. You will get updates and future facilities also. That is what I want to convey in this workshop. Thank you.
Mr. Sohan, so let me add one thing that not along with you. That previously one question that who asked regarding Endnote. So that one thing that came to my mind. So who asked me that again? Whoever asked me that I am explaining it. So you told me about that reference without using the reference or without giving the references or citations. That how can you use that Endnote or this? You see. So while you will be preparing a paper, while you will be preparing a book, while you will be preparing the thesis, while anything. So while that will be preparing, that in that case, so citation must be going on hand in hand in your paper or in your thesis. So suppose you are writing the section number 2. So while you will be writing the section number 2, that you have to give some reference citation in that section number 2. If you are starting the section number 3 in the chapter number 4, suppose, then you have to give the citation of some references. Then in that case, so that should be going on hand in hand. So without that one, we cannot prepare a paper, we cannot prepare a thesis. So that all the things will be going on hand in hand. But just here, this is our class. We are level by level, we are discussing it. Okay. So that was I was to add. So next, Mr. Sohan, so we can continue.
Oh, okay, sir. I would like to add one more thing about yesterday's. We told that we will make videos of the recorded sessions and upload in our website. So let me show once our website, and I already uploaded yesterday's session in that webinar YouTube channel of Kokrajhar Government College. So I'm just showing that to all our participants. They can access there directly on our college website.
Here I have seen that some participants are waiting in the lobby.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I can admit them.
So is any
question?
Yeah. Is there any question? So then we can.
No, questions are not there, I think.
Okay.
Maybe just I will show this last share. Oh yes, it is going there. This our college website, www.kgc.edu.in. That is our Kokrajhar Government College website, kgc.edu.in. If you go to the home page, see that something called webinar YouTube channel. So this is the channel which we created last year during lockdown period when we did lots of online workshops and webinars we organized from our Kokrajhar Government College. So some of the webinars, their recorded sessions are there. You also watch those webinars also, philosophy, physics, and here you can go and right now, yes, this is our channel, webinar KGC, and 3 days workshop on efficient use. This one, yesterday's one, we uploaded, and I think you can also see many participants requested yesterday to have a video recording session of this, freely available for people, now published. Thank you. I will stop sharing, and if no questions are there, then we can wind up that session. VKD sir?
Yes. We can wind up.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sir. Then
one
yes, sir.
query is there in chat box by Dr. Ritumuni. Hello, please sir, share the name of the link of the website from where we can buy. Oh, already it is shown.
I am telling the name Dealcart India. DEALKART, dealcartindia.com. You can Google it and you can find Dealcart India, and you will be able to get. Name is very easy to remember, Dealcart India.
Okay, we can wind up now.
Yes, we can wind up now. So I would like to, from the organizing committee of this 3 days online workshop on efficient use of Microsoft Word in thesis writing, I, Leadhar Chauhan, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Kokrajhar Government College, and member Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Kokrajhar Government College, would like to thank all the participants for making this program a success by participating here. I would like to thank Dr. Vasant Kumar Das, co-convener of this organizing committee, for initiating today's program. I'd like to thank Dr. Ambeswar Phukon sir for his untiring efforts in presenting everything very nice, very compact, and in a powerful and simple manner. I would like to thank all the participants also for attending it despite some connectivity issues and other things. And I would like to thank the entire team of our workshop who is doing lots of tasks in background. I appreciate their work also. And with this, we conclude today's session. Thank you all. Thank you for attending. We will meet tomorrow again, and the meeting link will remain the same. Whatever link you joined today, the same link will be available, and will be with that you will be able to join. Will not change the link. Thank you.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Where is the feedback link?
A feedback link was given, I think, as several minutes ago I gave. It was given at 11:41, but still I'm giving you once again the chat box, and before leaving this to everyone. Yes. So once more, it has gone in the chat box. You can see. Oh no, not this one. This is something wrong. This is feedback link. Control C. If feedback link is not opening, no, it should be opening. Yes. Whether people are having problem with feedback, then I can again resend. Okay, we'll send in the group also. No problem. In the WhatsApp group also. Okay. I'll resend it again. Thank you.
Thank you.
We will complete the meeting, and I'll disconnect it system. Thank you.
Okay.